Hello and welcome. Today we're returning to post-apocalyptic America, and this time we're fighting off hordes of walkers in The Walking Dead, Something to Fear. The Walking Dead, Something to Fear is a game for 2 to 6 players, designed by Derek and Lizzy Funkhouser and published by Skybound Games. The game features both cooperative and competitive gameplay, as players must work together to survive, but only one will be crowned the winner. At the start of the game, the encounter deck is created and shuffled up, using only the cards that are appropriate for the player count. Each player, meanwhile, receives an identical deck of 9 cards. These cards are numbered 1 through 9 and depict heroes from the series. Players shuffle these cards up and draw 3 of them to form their starting hands. At the start of each round, a number of encounter cards equal to the player count plus 1 are drawn from the deck and placed face up next to it. Each player, meanwhile, chooses one of the cards in their hand and places it face down, and these cards are then revealed simultaneously. Players then resolve their character cards one at a time, going from the highest numbered cards to the lowest. However, some of these cards will have abilities that are used immediately upon being revealed. When it's a player's turn, they may choose to either use their character's special ability or forego it and simply secure one of the face-up encounter cards. Securing encounter cards is how players earn points, with some cards offering more or fewer points if they are collected in sets. Other cards will give the players personal damage if they're in their stashes at the end of the game. Once all players have taken their turns each round, any unsecured cards are discarded into the mob. Once 9 rounds of the game have been played, it is over, and then the mob attacks. The damage inflicted by each card in the mob is added up and then applied to all players, who then also add any personal damage they have from cards in their stash. Any players who have taken more than 20 total damage are killed, while of the remaining surviving players, the player who has accumulated the most points is declared the winner. Now, let's see if we truly do have something to fear. Okay, so before we get started, it's only proper that we introduce ourselves. Who will be surviving this wasteland today? I am D, joined by...
I'm Dan.
That's Dan.
Yeah.
I'm Will, and our first album is going to be called Everything's a Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
So
on Polydor Records.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations!
Just
I did not know that.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah.
No MP3, no download.
No. It's what the kids are into.
No cassettes.
Yes, that's what the kids are into.
Oh, also that.
We considered cassettes and beta tapes.
Yeah.
Betamax.
Betamax video. So that's an interesting medium for
records.
But, yeah.
Well, it's going to be copies of House 2 on Betamax, but we're removing the vocal track, and it's just going to be us.
So, do you have like a track specifically for like the little green caterpillar dog?
Let's play.
Okay.
We all have cards. We each draw 3.
Yes.
We do. Okay.
We should all be shuffled.
Yes,
I shuffled.
I shuffled as well.
We need encounter cards, Will. We need 4, in fact.
Okay.
4 cards. Here we go.
Good. Okay.
We got a wound.
A wound.
A Negan.
Negan.
Another
Negan.
Negan.
Lots of Negans.
And a supply. Okay.
I've drawn and put a card down on the table.
I did the same.
All right, play. Oh, by the way, I guess we reveal Michonne, Maggie. All right.
Oh,
so
Dan.
Before we get started, Dan has the tiebreaker eye patch thing here because he is the person who's most recently read a comic book.
Nerd.
Apparently, he did it 2 days ago.
Yes.
What comic book was it?
I do not remember. It was.
Must have been very good.
If this is the lowest character revealed, which it is, you may cancel another player's character. You choose which card that player secures. They choose which card you secure.
Now, we have the same card here, Dan, Will and I.
We do. So it comes down to who I dislike the most. I will choose not to.
Okay, that also is fair because honestly,
but I secure a card.
Michonne not the most powerful. But you will secure a card when it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah. But first, Will and I go.
You do.
Tiebreaker will, in this case, go to Will because in clockwise order, he's closer.
My turn, I can look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. I may swap one with a card in the encounter row and return the cards to the top of the deck and secure a card. So
he's going to do that.
Haha.
I also have that ability.
I'm going to take one of the Negans out. Put that on top.
Very well, Negan.
He'll be back.
Yep.
Now I secure a card. I'm taking the Walker.
Wow.
Wow. Right here.
That's your stash.
This is now my stash.
Your stash.
It's where I keep my
Okay.
stuff. Your turn.
Thank you. I'm going to take Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
You're not going to do the ability?
I'm going to do the ability. Then I'll probably take Jeffrey
Dean Morgan.
Negan,
It doesn't even say Negan. It says Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I am not going to do anything.
Okay.
Don't want to. Taking Jeffrey Dean Morgan still.
Still taking Jeffrey Dean. No, D. It needs to go up by.
Nailed it.
I'm going to undo the goodwill I did by not doing my Maggie move, and I'll take the Nurse with Wound.
Maggie move?
Yes, the
Be
Maggie
gentle
move.
with the cards, please.
Sorry.
Those are red
Don't show us them.
Sorry. I rend them, and I will give the Nurse with Wound 2D.
What?
Oh, snap.
All right, fine. I'll remember that
He
forever.
has 2 personal damage.
Yes, wounds are given to another player. Supplies go to the Horde.
Draw a new card.
Another third card. We get 4 new encounter cards out there, Will.
Yes.
If you could be so kind.
Jeffrey Dean Negan. All right. Show him.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Will played some Jesus.
I did.
I played Coral.
I played Ezekiel.
Okay. So,
Coral.
Coral's got an immediate ability. On reveal, turn order plays lowest to highest this round. So, you're first.
Yeah.
To Jesus.
Dag nabbit.
All right, Jesus. It's Jesus, by the way.
Stephanie.
It's not Jesus.
It's not?
No, it's Jesus.
It's really
Is it really
Jesus?
Jesus?
Yes.
That's great.
Have you watched the
So, okay,
television
let's
show?
establish
No.
something. I have watched probably, okay, you guys are going to make fun of me.
Yep.
But I think I've seen probably 8 seasons of The Walking Dead.
That's a lot of seasons.
You know, look, if you're going to ask me to watch 10 plus, it's too much. I stopped after I think
8 is
7.
acceptable.
I think I made it through 7 or 8. I got to when Negan was definitely on the show. Regardless, yeah, he's called Jesus, so I know that. You guys, he's watched a few episodes. D is
Like 3 at most.
and D's obsessed. He's
I know-
seen every single one and all the spin-off. The
Not true. I've seen every episode of The Talking Dead, which, weirdly enough,
I love
can't get enough.
I love me
Hardwick
some Chris
fan.
Hardwick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, so Jesus can secure a card, and then I may also steal a card from another player's stash.
Rude.
So I am
Like
going.
a wound?
I'm going to secure Negan
How dare you?
and steal D's Negan.
You got minus 20 points out of that. Enjoy your 2 Jeffrey Dean Morgans. Ridiculous number of Jeffrey Dean Morgans to have. You got the Jeffrey Dean right now, which is not good. No one wants that.
Jeffrey Dean. Next up would be D.
D.
All right, so on my
card
turn,
I'll do?
I may secure a card, and then I may also destroy a card in my stash.
Whoa.
I'll take these saviors, and I'll destroy my wound.
So that's just out of the game.
Yeah.
On your, what Ezekiel does is he secures a card. You may swap a card in your stash with a card with another player's stash.
For God's sake.
So I think you know what's about to happen, D.
I should have considered this. All right, we'll take the saviors then, right?
Wait, don't you automatically give that to someone else anyway? The wound.
Yeah.
When you secure a wound, you give it to another player. So this would never be in your stash. So then you couldn't subsequently swap it for one of these cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you secure the one, you just give it to someone else.
So I would, if you want these cards, you should take the supplies.
I'll do that. Okay.
And then you can trade it with one of his Negans.
Well, actually, right now,
Oh, yeah!
that's fine by me. Actually.
Sorry for the wound confusion.
No, it's good to be cleared up.
The wound.
Next up.
All right, well, put the wound in the Horde.
Oh, I'm gonna put the horde. Actually, I'm gonna put it above. By the way, I'm gonna move it like, so it's gonna be like,
Okay.
it started like over there, and then because it goes like that. Supplies, weapon,
Ooh.
governor, supplies.
The governor.
Chose
Okay, great. Reveal.
Eugene.
Ezekiel.
Michonne.
Immediate.
I may shuffle my player discard pile, and reveal a character from it, and to play instead of this one.
All right, you can go ahead and do that. You got a whole lot of shuffling. That's not even... Maybe someone else should do it. Because you know exactly what they are.
I forgot already, but Dan, why don't you do a few little shuffy duffs?
Do it at the top. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tricky. Tricky. Quite a
Not
hand right
moving
there.
around. I can actually see you just
They're
flip Michonne over, you idiot.
Yeah. This is probably the last time I'm invited to this channel.
Yes, it is. I will take.
You're banned for
I'll take the top one.
hand nonsense.
Okay, I wanted Jesus. I got Michonne.
Aha! You did it, Dan. Good job.
So Eugene is out. Michonne is in.
All right, so...
I am, now Dan is still first.
yes,
I am.
because he's the tiebreaker.
Okay, look at the top 3 card of this one.
We don't have this work. I'll wait.
Do what it is that you're doing, Brev. So you're swapping?
Yes.
Okay, and then whatever one you swap, you put it back.
To go in the
Top
there
of
or
the, it was top of the counter deck. And now what are you taking? You must secure a card, Sarah. Saviors. So you and D are both going for the same thing.
Well.
All right, me. I'm going
Well.
It's the big show.
All right, you can discard your cards. Con. What you doing, Will?
Putting out into walkers. I'm taking those walkers.
What did you just do?
What?
What is?
What are you talking about? Those were already there.
Oh, this is the horde. I forgot. I thought there was a discard card.
Dumb. I'm taking this.
You kept putting them there. Why would you put them there? That's not how the game says to do it. It's very confusing. I secure a card, and then I swap a card in my stash for the card in another player's stash. I'm going to take the governor. When I secure the governor, take the tiebreaker card. Boop.
Okay, are you swapping any?
Yes. Does that give it back to him now?
No, he didn't secure it.
Okay, good. Okay. Supplies. Supplies go there. It's very confusing. Will, we need new encounter cards.
Do it.
Do it.
Will, would you say this is an accurate representation of The Walking Dead?
Does this happen all the time?
The program that you watched 8 seasons of?
It's mostly people sitting around a table playing card games.
Right.
So the game's theme doesn't even matter. I'm just saying, like, what we're doing right now is actually an accurate.
But in the game, they're like, I'll take this Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I'll take this. It's about clones. It's very much like Westworld, but with zombies. So.
I should watch this show.
I'll take a Norman Reedus.
You sure about that?
Sure. There's a reason they left him out of this game,
considered
Dan.
Has anyone actually played Death Stranding?
They experienced it.
That's right.
Experience.
Play your cards. I got Jesus.
Okay.
Maggie.
Andrea.
Aha! No effect for Maggie.
Why not?
Because I got 2.
Oh, it's not the lowest. You're right. It's a Maggie. All right,
Yes.
fine. Then standard turn.
Okay.
No, D, you're first.
No, I am not.
No, it's
I know.
highest.
I'm used to Dan being first in my brain.
Dan
I
is
messed
still
up.
first.
Dan, you're first.
Okay. You made Andrea secures a card from the mob or from the encounter row.
Ooh.
Ooh, so what will Andrea do?
The encounter row is mostly supplies, so
I see that.
there's a wound in there. I think.
There's a wound.
You counter row? No, that's the mob.
The mob, I mean, sorry.
God,
Yeah.
you don't know anything. You're always wrong. Everything you say. You're like the Dick Stockton of this channel.
I will take the saviors
All right.
of the masses.
Will you now?
Yes.
What do you think?
Is that it?
Yep.
They're only gonna take the governor.
The governor.
So now I'm the first player. Give me that. Oh, that landed almost perfectly on my arm.
Jeez. I'm going to take this weapon.
Yeah.
But also, as my Jesus ability, I'm going to take my
Jesus
more
ability.
saviors. Sorry, man. I got 3
Jesus
of them.
was a dirty thief. Everyone knows.
Well known. All right. More supplies to the
The
mob.
Vatican just put out like a hit on us.
We just don't like supplies.
And I could discard Andrea.
Bye, Andrea.
I'm going to pronounce it.
All right, I'm up. Ready? I mean, I'm up. Of course, I'm up. I'm ready. I mean,
I, too, am up.
I am up.
Eugene.
Abram.
To
And Rick. I go first. I may shuffle my discard pile and reveal a character from it at random.
Hey, I think I should shuffle it.
There's
Dan
4
got to shuffle
cards.
mine.
Fine. This is Eugene.
So Eugene is a cowardly intellectual who
Aren't they
they
all?
use to like make bullets, and he has other skills. He's not necessarily as smart as he makes himself seem. He's good at surviving because everyone believes him to be more capable than he is, but he always just proves to be useless.
Who plays him?
Some guy.
Some guy. Jesus. Boom!
the old Jesus gambit.
Good old Jesus gambit.
He's returned. It's been 3 days.
All right, well,
Jesus arises.
Rick, you are first.
Rick is up, though.
Okay.
You may swap a card in the encounter row with one in the mob and then secure a card. Are you going to do it? You can choose also not.
I'm thinking I'm not going to.
All right, then just draw a card. It counts as 3 walkers.
Take a walker.
You were right, Dan. That walker horde does count as 3 walkers towards
See?
your
Told
most
you.
walkers.
Yeah.
I pay attention like sometimes.
I'm taking a walker horde. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because of Abraham's ability.
Oh.
He may kill one of his sons. Secure a card.
All
This
Bible
is very
jokes all the
religious.
time. Yeah.
If you secured a walker or walker horde, you may swap a character in your hand with one in your discard pile. So,
Jesus.
Jesus.
You find Jesus?
Again, Jesus.
I found Jesus.
And I'm
He's
gonna
back in my life.
After that stint in jail.
I'm gonna put Andrea.
Is there a character called Moses in this series, Will?
That's my turn.
My turn now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hell, I'll take the governor.
All right. So D as a governor. You are first player again. Just cut your fingers
And
off.
now I may secure. I may steal a card.
He took my Negan.
I took his Negan. I still don't have any room.
You took his Negan.
I just have to kind of like. Bye, Jesus. Thank you.
Negan goes into.
Okay.
He could have just taken a Negan, but no, he had to steal mine. All right, guys. New encounters. Oh,
Yeah, what we got? Another Negan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan can't help but rear his ugly head. I chose Rick.
Abram.
Coral.
Coral.
Oh, Carl's first. This is the worst time for Carl to come out.
Why?
What's Carl do again?
Because I wanted to
Turn
use
order.
Rick to... Never mind.
Turn order plays lowest to highest this round. On your turn, secure a card. You may destroy a card in your stash.
No wounds.
Well, secure a card then, sir. You're
Yes,
first.
ma'am.
You got
What the
him.
heck was that?
You got him.
Sorry, I did not mean for that at all.
I did.
And I will destroy the Jeffrey D. Morgan.
No, destroy a card in your stash.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, in
the
your stash.
encounter
I will
stash.
destroy that.
This Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Where is
Jeffrey
it?
Dean Morgan
That's-
will be destroyed.
He will be destroyed.
All right, my turn. I may secure a card if it's a walker or walker horde. I don't have an option to, unfortunately. I'm going to first use my weapon to destroy a card to secure a card from the mob.
So secure.
I destroy that card to secure. I'm going to secure this Negan, and then I'm going to use my Abraham to secure this Negan,
Cool.
the far Negan, if you will. And that's my turn.
So on my turn, I can swap a card in the encounter row with one from the mob. I'm no longer going to.
I got three again.
I'm no longer going to do that. I'm going to instead. I'm going to take the saviors.
He was in Rampage.
I think what
Was it
really
box office
what
loser?
really did it for Jeffrey Dean Morgan. His problem was Javier Bardem exists, who looks quite similar,
They really
but it's
do-
better.
They do, yeah.
That's messed up.
But Javier Bardem was not a playable character in Tekken 7. though.
Oh, Jeffrey Dean Morgan was a playable character in Tekken 7 as himself.
No, as Negan.
Oh,
It's a. He's the worst
Hachi
suit.
versus.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of cards.
I know I don't.
What happened? Did he steal all your cards?
It's because I'm playing cerebrally.
It's more about the experience, less about winning.
He really is.
Play.
Carl.
Rick.
Eugene.
Or Eugene's first, so you do the shuffle up and
Why
draw
is
a new
Eugene
one.
first?
He's a 1, and he's an instant.
Yeah, but you have a
Here,
3.
D, shuffle.
And an instant. Oh, I would be first then.
Yes.
Yeah. Turn order goes to lowest to highest. So Dan is now. Dan, you go shuffle.
Shuffle him, D.
I think I should get to shuffle him a little bit too.
I didn't get the shovel yet.
You got coral.
We got two corals.
Two corals.
So
Yeah.
technically, 2 corals. This is a bad situation. They always say that the world will end when 2 corals meet.
Does this make it? Is this a coral reef?
I think it's still Dan's turn,
I think
though,
it's
right?
Dan, you keep
It
going.
is.
So now, Dan, you may take a card and then destroy one if you want.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So now you've tied me for most walkers.
Well, Will, good news for you. It's your turn. Assuming you're not going to destroy anything from your thing, Dan, right?
I will not. No.
No. Okay. Goodbye. Cool.
I cannot be couraged.
You're in coral.
All right, I'm going to take... I'm going to also take a walker horde.
Oh, my goodness.
So now I'm going to destroy one of my walker hordes. Just get it out of the game.
Fair enough. I
Cool.
appreciate that
All right,
as a
yeah.
survival person. On your turn, I'm going to swap a card in the encounter row with a card in the mob, and then I secure a card. These here supplies with the weapon, and then I'm going to secure the supplies.
Wow.
Okay, guys, 2 cards left. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite way to kill a zombie, Dan?
With kindness. just show him a little niceness.
All right, Maggie's up.
I am the lowest card revealed. I may cancel another player's character. I am absolutely canceling Ezekiel. There's no question about that.
Son of a fudge!
Now I choose which card you secure, and you will choose which card I secure.
Yeah.
So I think you will secure these walkers, I guess. There you go. What did I get?
You get some walkers.
Oh, okay. Which one?
If you go over 3, you still would get the most. I'm giving you walkers.
All right, fine. And Dan, you're last.
Well,
All right.
I will take the walker, but I will not do the swappy swap.
Okay. So the saviors go up here.
Bye, saviors.
That's 15.
Saviors. I'm just keep grabbing the table. It's annoying.
All right, well, we can just throw our last cards out there. There's no suspense. I have Andrea.
Jesus.
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 Dan, you are first.
No, I'm first.
Jesus.
What is wrong with you?
Dan is
What?
last.
No, Dan is
What?
second.
I'm second.
D, you're first. I'm going to say something right. I'm going to get it right. Oh, that was smart. Because he goes over the necessary amount.
And I figure someone will want it. He's secured some supplies.
How did...
Saviors.
Stole my saviors.
Okay, well, that's Dan. You're up last, Will. What you doing?
Do your Jesus move.
How many Negans do you have?
I have a three-gins.
I think we know what you must do.
Yep. You did this to yourself, D. I'm going to take this wound. I'm going to give it to Dan.
Thank you.
Oh.
And then I'm also going to
I may be dead.
steal one of these Negans. Which probably cost him the win. And that is the game. Now,
I may be dead.
let's go to
find out.
scoring. The mob attacks.
Yes.
Add up all the mob damage.
15.
So 15. Does anybody have six personal damage? Dan, you have 2?
2.
And I think you get another 2 from the horde. I think that's it, though.
You get 4 more.
So he's good. He's
19,
under 20.
just under. Will, what
so
do you
we're
have?
all alive. I would only have +2.
I have the least damage. I win the game.
No, that's not how it works. It just
how it
means that we go to
works?
scoring.
Not how it works at all.
So we have D, Dan, and Will. So now, guys, since none of us had over 20, we calculate our score from our cards. No, you are not. So D, let's start with you.
Yes.
So let's start with whatever you want to start with. How many saviors? How many do you have?
I have 4.
So you get 32 points.
If using the math on here is accurate, I get 64 points.
No, that's not how it works. You get 32 points.
I think it's just saying a trend.
There's
for
no
you.
extrapolation here, D.
I did
extrapolate. Yes.
Then what?
Minus 20.
Minus 20 because I stole your Negan.
You're a bad person.
And then what?
How many walkers y'all got?
Dan and I have tied. We both have.
You have more than
We both have
1.
5. We both have 6. I mean.
Okay. So I get 0 from that. I get 30 more.
For what? The
1 governor, 1 supplies.
So 30. So D, you end with 42 points.
Yep.
So, Will, do we both get 25 for the Walker War?
Yes. So Dan and I have tied exactly on walkers. So I just read in the rules that we both score full points.
Sick.
So we both get exactly 25.
You should both get 12.
So Dan,
Happy with it.
what else do you
Okay.
get?
Okay.
You get 20 for having 1 governor. That's 30 then for that, and then
38.
38. That's
So,
it. So another 38. So then that's a total of 63 points for Daniel.
What did I have?
42.
I haven't won then.
Ooh.
No.
I beat D for once.
But I have the least damage, so
then,
I'm going to last longer with my points.
I get an extra 40 points, which means I have
65.
65.
You won my
Son of a B.
And the final score is 65-63
Unless
to
Dan
42,
actually had 2 saves.
Whoa, what if he did?
which he did not. And Will wins the game.
Oh my goodness. Take a crown. Oh, that's really annoying. I would have won.
Yeah, you would have. But Will is evil.
Fooey.
This is
See, it all comes down to Jesus. See, Jesus chooses.
I used
He
Jesus
also
twice,
saves.
and he didn't help me enough, clearly. Dan, you did pretty well this time.
I actually
by
almost
your
won.
channel standards, so
Yeah,
far.
which is very, very low.
is what it is. But yeah, that was The Walking Dead.
Actually, we've started
was.
using your name as slang.
Something
Right.
Like, oh, you totally damned
You
it.
pulled
right
it down.
there.
No.
I think the real lesson we've learned today, though, guys, is that we actually didn't have anything to fear.
No.
Because we all survived.
We worked it well as a team, in the sense that we all got to the point round. And then,
Yeah, except for someone didn't work as well.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching this video of The Walking Dead, Something to Fear. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can, of course, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. You
Please
also
do.
click the notification bell right there to get notified immediately when our videos drop every Wednesday and Friday.
A bell actually rings.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
know that?
It's really obnoxious, like
Yeah.
an old-timey, like, rotary telephone sort of like.
It's pretty awful.
Yeah. You may also, of course, come back this coming Wednesday for our review of this game. Will and I will give our thoughts on this experience that we've had right here a betrayal.
And we'll also presume, we'll try to figure out what Dan.
We'll put words in Dan's mouth.
Yeah.
I can say words and you can like splice them together. Just some sentence mixing.
Real racist.
Yeah.
Also, check out our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all linked to in the description below if you want to follow us on any of those. I think that's going to do it, though, for this video, guys.
Yes, Dan, thanks again for joining us.
Sure, of course.
Thank you two for braving this weather in those shirts.
God, it is like probably 40 degrees in this room.
I can't feel my arms.
Frigid,
Is that bad?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's it. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.